Good morning, primary class. This is Miss Daniela with your story corner. For today, it is Sometimes God Says No. How many weeks until Christmas? Johnny asked. Only 4, Mother said, glancing at the calendar hanging on the kitchen wall. Then her face grew sad as she looked at her little son. I wish we had money to buy presents, Johnny, but you know how hard it's been since Father died. Mother sighed as she spoke. I know, Mother. Johnny nodded his head. Then he smiled. But Jesus is taking care of us, isn't he? It was Mother's turn to nod and smile back at Johnny. And I don't care about presents anyway, Johnny bravely assured her. Even if we can't buy presents or celebrate Christmas like most people do, we could go to the big department store in the city and enjoy looking at the things, Mother suggested. How would you like to do that, Johnny? Johnny's eyes sparkled with excitement. Oh, I like that. How soon can we go? He wanted to know. And so it was that a few days later, they were in the big store in town. It was like a fairyland. Christmas decorations glittered in every part of the store, and oh, the toys. They enjoyed looking at the scene with little figures of Mary and Joseph and the shepherds gathered around the little manger where baby Jesus lay. The wise men on camels were bringing their gifts to the lowly stable. In the middle of the store was a huge tree loaded with glittering balls and lights and all kinds of shiny ornaments. Under the tree were piles of beautifully wrapped gifts. Johnny and Mother had fun guessing what might be inside the boxes. Then, as he walked slowly around the tree, Johnny saw something that made his heart skip a beat. Oh, he said softly as he stared at it. It was something that probably every boy had hoped he would get for Christmas. It was an electric train that went rolling along a track that wound under bridges and stopped at stations, blowing its whistle as it went. Johnny knelt and watched it for a long time. Finally, he looked up at Mother. I'm going to pray every night that I will get a train for a present, he told her. Mother just smiled because she didn't know what to say. She knew that she could never afford to buy the train, and Johnny knew that too. But back at home, sure enough, every night Johnny prayed for the train. But when Christmas came, still there was no train. I hope, Johnny, that you weren't disappointed because Jesus didn't answer your prayers, Mother said. But, Mother, Jesus did answer my prayers, Johnny told her cheerfully. He just said no. And that is just what you say sometimes when you know something I would want wouldn't be good for me. And I know that you do that because you love me, and I know that Jesus loves me too. Mother gave Johnny a big hug. How happy she was that he had chosen to trust Jesus. Are you learning to trust Jesus like Johnny does?